Yep.
Speaking about being realistic and moving forward, KED is facing another hurdle, and that from the City Council, there was a resolution last June 2021, that the KED would kind of be moving forward, and it looks like the lawyers have put a stick in the spokes yet again. This time the Minnow Lake Restoration Group is seeking to quash a resolution. This really won't stop the project, though. That's the headline here. This is going to delay it possibly yet again.
Yeah.
First, the KED was approved in 2017. It survived many legal challenges, both in Superior Court, Local Planning and Appeals Tribunal. But while these, previous challenges in 2018 approved the development, the city is following all the proper procedures, but yet again, they're facing another hurdle. I said June, but it was actually July 2021. It looks like they might go back on their resolution, and there's a lot of reasons for that. So, what are your feelings for putting more delays on the KED?
Oh man, that's my view. Yeah, it's been going on for so long, and I don't even know what side I'm even on anymore. I'm almost just like, build a new arena. The longer I'm in that old barn, as well built as it is and as nostalgic as it is to be in there, and as good of a building and as long as it's lasted for, and it is historical. However, it's way behind the times in terms of even safety, I would think. A lot of artists want to come to town and perform, and we miss out on these guys. The Sioux gets a lot of concerts that we would have got because they have the facilities. Right. A lot of these, jobs are unionized and stuff that, that work for these artists and stuff, and they cannot actually come into the Sudbury Arena because it's so old and it's past a lot of these new regulations and things. So I don't know. I really don't know. And we are the
oldest arena in the OHL.
The oldest arena in the OHL. It's the only one that hasn't been refurbished or a new arena or whatever. And we've been the oldest since North Bay, I think, redid their arena.
They were the oldest.
I don't know, 5 years ago or something. I think we were still the oldest, but it was just they had an old arena that they at least modernized. And wow.
What do you think about leaving this decision in the hands of the city council? Do you think that's the right move?
Well, who deals with these things? Our city council.
We don't live in a dictatorship.
No.
So we kind of have to
go through the protocols.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, what does it say about our city, though, if we can't come to agreements or conclusions about legacy projects like this,
Well, I think there's many, many conflicting interests, right?
For sure.
This article is mainly about the environmental interest.
Which is one side.
Definitely a side. We already have the arena downtown, so the idea of building another arena just kind of
many voices go along with that,
layer
for sure.
to that.
Definitely,
maybe there's an economic reason, the amount of traffic that might take out of downtown. So anyone with an interest downtown,
they're against it being on the Kingsway for sure.
Against that, could also be a real estate interest, right? Think of all the kind of interests near the Kingsway and how much that would kind of increase demand.
And the land value.
That area, land values would definitely go up.
For sure.
So that could be a conflicting interest. Think if you own land downtown, again, that might be an aspect of it.
Yeah, becomes.
And then there's the political. There's many political interests, I would think, as well. Think of re-election as a city councilor or as a mayor, or an MP, an MPP, what that might mean for you. If you were the one that kind of prevented this project from happening or caused it to happen, that might be a really large deal.
And unfortunately, I think it's going to leak into, like you said, the next city council after this election. So we're going to just kind of have a reboot of what we went through, 4 years ago, basically?
Yeah. Well, 4 years ago, do you remember when we covered the election? I think all of the city councilors incumbents were reelected.
Or maybe one retired or something.
Yeah, one did not run. Yeah. But all the ones that ran as incumbents won again.
Including the mayor.
Like, what does that say about the city council?
Well, either they're really good at what they do and they're keeping their people happy.
Sure.
Or people don't
one perspective.
People don't want to run. Or in terms of the mayoral election, there were 10 candidates, I think, or more.
14 or something.
14.
Yeah, some crazy number.
So obviously, the
incumbent has a big advantage.
The incumbent's going to get in again because they're the most known. And so I think, what did he have, like 20% or something of the vote? And he got
22, yeah, if I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, in a democracy, is that really...
That's
probably not an ideal outcome.
But that's the way democracy works, though, right? Because you had 10 choices.
Yeah.
And the people...
The most popular, unpopular option.
It was our first online vote as well.
Right.
It was all online. I remember they didn't release... There was a glitch or something. They didn't
I don't remember that.
The results right away. Anyways, so, yeah. Conspiring minds would wonder about, the validity, but anyways, it is what it is, and now there's going to be another election, and this KED situation is going to be pushed off to the next city council, it looks like. So
for sure. Well, as someone who in the past and currently does deliveries in the South End, this is kind of related, kind of unrelated, but kind of related. I would love for there to be a through path from Laurentian, like the Laurentian area.
Yeah.
Further, like that passes through closer to the South End, rather than just having the one entrance by the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Just think of how many people with conflicting interests, like, would not want that, would want that.
Yeah.
Like people like me, we do want it because it would make my life a lot easier.
That's right.
And quicker.
And I'm all about
save time.
I'm all about
new roads, saving time.
And getting
but
around.
For them,
it's there.
Like if you have a house there,
you don't want a big highway.
You don't want a thoroughfare,
No.
And you also don't want that potential environmental impact, right?
Exactly.
Saying, but that will take away this nice thing that we have that we've enjoyed.
Exactly.
So there's always going to be conflicting. Yeah, the Kingsway Entertainment District is no different.
Yeah,
I've been pro KED since the very beginning of this.
Yeah.
But now I'm even starting to wonder.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just get it done, whether it's there or it's downtown.
You're giving me more
or it's on the moon. Just
doubt now.
Build the darn thing.
I don't want more reasons to doubt. I don't like cognitive dissonance. I'm just like any other person. Yeah. I just want to believe that I'm making the right decision.
Yeah.
What's your finger on the pulse? The average person, are they concerned about the Minnow Lake Conservation or Restoration Group? Like their concerns?
I don't think the average person shares the concerns of the Minnow Lake
Restoration Group.
I was going to say consortium.
Yeah, that's
is that even
similar? But
okay, group. There you go. I don't think so. I think it's. I think there are probably a chunk of people who obviously are concerned, and that can become political as well. Do you jump on that bandwagon just because you have
for sure.
other ulterior motives? Oh no, save the planet. But meanwhile, it's because of another reason. But whatever one's got more momentum that's going to try and stop it, you're going to jump on that bandwagon, right?
Absolutely. You're going to jump on that bandwagon.
It's very political, and then, like you said, there's a lot of conflicting agendas and points of view, and probably really legitimate concerns. There's all of that. Throw it in a pot, stir it up, and you end up with an arena that's still not, doesn't have a shovel in the ground yet.
Absolutely.
So.